Hello girls and boys, welcome back to Read Me a Story. I'm Pat Kozyra. Hello from Hong Kong. And hello also to all my grandchildren in Canada, Max and Theo, Josephine, Penelope, Charlotte, and Simon. Love you all and we'll see you soon. Girls and boys, I want to share my book with your mummies and daddies. It's called Tips and Tidbits for Parents and Teachers. Yeah, it's for them to read. And it tells them all about my 50 years of teaching in the classroom. And it will help them to help you at home. And they can get it from amazonbooks.com. All right, today it's a very special day because I'm sure you all remember the books that author Cheryl Cannon has written. We've read most of them now, but a new one has come out, and I think it's one of her best. So I'm very, very pleased to read it to you today. And your mummies and daddies can find all of Cheryl Cannon's books on amazonbook.com. All right, here we go. It's called The Golden Rule. The Golden Rule. Here we go. "We need to start looking for something that's great," said Robert while talking to his sister Kate. "For there is a ruler Mum says is quite old. It must be important. It's made out of gold? I think we should look for that wonderful rule. If it's not here at home, perhaps it's at school. Made out of gold, well, it must be quite nice. And if we could find it, we'd get a good price." "Mum says we all need it. The using is rare. I wish we could find it, that ruler, somewhere. But how do you find it? For how can you see if you're not really sure about what it could be?" So Robert and Kate went to search at their school, to look high and low for that wonderful rule. They thought that its shining should help in their find, if it really was gold and not some other kind. They looked for the ruler. They searched everywhere, looked over the desktops and under the chairs. They did find a ruler, but not made of gold. They found one of plastic that looked awfully old. They then saw a book with a king on the cover. "Perhaps that's the ruler," they said to each other. "It's maybe a queen or a princess or two, but made out of gold would be quite hard to do." So Kate then asked Rob if he thought it could be a new kind of ruler that they might not see. Rob thought a minute and then smiled and said, "It's not a ruler, it's rule instead. That's why we can't find it. It's not just at school. It's not a school ruler or measuring tool. It's a rule that you live by, to give and to share, a way to treat others, to show that you care. The rule is, treat others the way you would like for them to treat you, and treat all just alike. The rule is not something that money can buy. It's more of a way to help feel good inside. And thinking of others is also a part of that rule, which means thinking with head and with heart. At home and at play, and at work and at school, this is a way to live. The golden rule." And there's the little sign there, the golden rule. Treat others the way you'd like to be treated. And here it is again. If you say you're hungry, I give you my snack. Then you share with me and then I give it back. I think of what you need and you do the same, and both of us share in this wonderful game. If I gave you my toy to play with for a while, you would feel good and you'd give me a smile. Then you'd share your toy, or maybe a book, and then I might lend you my Kindle or Nook. If someone should push you or give you a smack, you don't try to hit and you don't push him back. You tell him that what he is doing's not nice, and then tell your teacher if he tries it twice. You must think of others and not make them cry. You really don't know how they're feeling inside. So think of how they might feel, then let them know that you'll try to listen by telling them so. Sometimes pay it forward is what you should do. That's giving, requesting your friend to do it too. Not for a payback, but to help a friend and loving the feeling you get at the end. You need a penny, I give you a few, and ask that when someone asks, you share it too. I won't have my penny, but I will feel good from giving to others the way that I should. Try to help others who have less than you, and I think you will find that you're happier too. Help stop the bullies by forming a team to protect smaller kids from the ones who are mean. No matter the color of anyone's skin, it's not just the outside, it's what is within. For we must be thankful for all that we have and try to be kind to the ones who are sad. The golden rule says to treat others the way you'd like to be treated at home and at play. To try to be honest in all that you do. Think of how you would feel if it were you. When doing your homework, your work is your own. Don't borrow from others, online or at home. Think of how you'd feel if you tried to share and then someone claimed that your work was theirs. Let's look at this computer. It says, if you want to make friends, you must be polite and treat them the way that you know you would like. Cheryl S. Cannon. If we treat our neighbors the way we would like, we'd all be much happier and more alike. Just think of the good things of all that we love, the beauty of earth and the sky up above. Remember the golden rule. Try every day to try to treat others that wonderful way. Treat them the way you'd like them to treat you. Your friends will be happy, and so will you. The golden rule. Treat others the way you'd like to be treated. Wow, what a great lesson for us, and it's done in such a beautiful way. Girls and boys, remember the other books that I have read to you from Cheryl Cannon. Mice and Spiders' Webs, oh my. And look at all the awards that Cheryl Cannon has won for these books. And that tells us what a good author she is. Manners Man, My Finger Paint, masterpiece. Peter and the Whimper Whinies. And Gimme Jimmy, that was such a fun one. Another award book. And Magic Word. More awards here as well. So those are all the books now that we have read of Cheryl Cannon. So you can even have a collection. Remember, AmazonBooks.com. Girls and boys, thank you for joining me today. And thank you for Cheryl Cannon for writing these beautiful books. See you next time. Bye for now.